right? Before you throw money on anything tonight, just give me the minutes, because I've gone through 5 matches kicking off in the next few hours, and there are some really clean angles here that I think a lot of people are going to miss. We're talking Serie A, Premier League, La Liga, and the Portuguese top flight. 5 bet builders, backed by real numbers, not vibes. If even 3 of these land, tonight's a good night. Stick with me. Look, there's so much noise out there right before games kick off. Tipster accounts posting screenshots with no context, no data, nothing. Just odds, and trust me, yeah, we've all fallen for it. You back something because someone said it was a lock. The match starts, and you're watching it through your fingers 20 minutes and wondering why the striker you were told would score hasn't touched the ball yet. Tonight's different. I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm breaking down exactly why these selections make sense, and you can decide for yourself. Everything I'm covering today is backed by the season's actual stats, corners, shot volumes, goal averages, form runs, key absences. I'll be quick with it because I know you've got matches to watch. Let's get into it. Pick 1 Napoli vs Bologna, Serie A, first one up tonight. Napoli hosting Bologna at the Maradona. Serie A kicks off at 6:30. Napoli are sitting second in the league, 70 points from 35 games. Antonio Conte's side has only lost ONCE at home in their last 17 league matches this season. Let that settle. 1 loss at home all season. And here's the part one really like for this builder. Their home corner average over the last 5 matches is 8.2 corners per game. So when I see an over 6.5 corners market on this game, that feels very comfortable. Now, Bologna, fair team, but they have gone for consecutive competitive matches without scoring. 4 games, 0 goals, and they've already been knocked out of the Europa League. So there's not much riding on tonight for them. They arrive at Naples tired, missing Cambiaghi, Casali, Skorupski, and Dalinga through injury. Napoli dominate the ball at home and generate attack after attack, 13.8 shots on average in their home games this season. So Napoli 15+ shots is something Conte's setup naturally produces against mid-table opposition. And with Bologna struggling to score, this shapes up as a controlled, disciplined performance from the hosts, not a goal fest. Under 3.5 goals makes total sense here. The builder, over 6.5 corners, under 3.5 goals. Napoli 15 shots. Confidence, 78%. Controlled game, shot heavy from the home side, and a Bologna attack that's been completely silent for a month. Pick to Tottenham vs Leeds United, Premier League next, and this is a spicy one. Tottenham hosting Leeds at 7 p.m. in the Premier League. Spurs have been all over the place this season, sitting near the bottom of the table, and it's been genuinely painful to watch. Leeds, though, they're in far better shape, unbeaten in 6 going into tonight, and pushing hard to make sure they're mathematically safe before the season ends. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is in good rhythm right now. He's a striker who gets into the box, he wins headers, he holds a play, and against a Spurs defense that's been leaking this season, he's going to get chances. That to plus shots, including on target market, is something I'd be comfortable backing, based on how this Leeds attack is set up and how Spurs have been defending. Now the over 1.5 goals. Both sides have reasons to push for goals. Leeds needs the points. Spurs need to give their fans something to cheer about. This is a Premier League relegation scrap with edge. Goals almost always happen in these. And the home plus 0.5 Asian handicap just means Spurs don't lose by more than 1 goal. Even a draw or a win covers it. They're at home. They have motivation and they're not getting hammered at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The builder, over 1.5 goals. Calvert-Lewin to shots, home plus 0.5. Confidence, 72%. Competitive, scrappy, goal-involved match with Calvert-Lewin getting his opportunities. Real quick, if you find this useful, smash the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps this channel reach more people who'd rather have analysis than blind tips. Right, back into it. Pick 3 Rayo Vallecano versus Girona, La Liga, Estadio de Vallecas. One of the most intimidating atmospheres in Spanish football for a small club. Rayo have been genuinely solid at home this season, and Girona are sitting in a difficult position in the table, lower half, struggling. They've also had a very difficult stretch of fixtures that's taken a lot out of them. Sergio Camello has been involved in goals recently for Rayo. He's their attacking threat at home, and he's the type of striker who gets himself on the end of things. In a home game where Rayo are expected to control possession and push forward, Him scoring or assisting is a very realistic outcome. The home plus 1.5 Asian handicap is the safety net here. Rayo would need to lose by TWO goals for this to lose. Given their home form and Girona's away struggles, that's extremely low risk. The builder, Camello score or assist, home plus 1.5 confidence, 75%. Home dominance, attacking form from the striker, and a struggling visitor side. Pick 4, Benfica vs Braga, Primeira Liga, and we save one of the cleanest for last. Benfica hosting Braga at the Estadio da Luz. Primeira Liga. This is the one tonight I feel most comfortable about. Benfica are unbeaten in 9 consecutive matches. 9. They have scored at least once in 11 straight league games. More importantly, they have scored at least TWICE in 11 of their last 12 league matches. That's the kind of output you build a bet builder on. Their striker, Vangelis Pavlidis, has 21 league goals this season. He is the most informed striker in Portuguese football right now. He plays in a Benfica team that is chasing second place in the league, a Champions League spot, with Jose Mourinho pushing every lever available. In a home game against Braga, who've only won once in their last 4, Pavlidis scoring or assisting is the kind of bet that almost feels rude to question. On the corners, Benfica play with wide attacking fullbacks. They stretch the pitch. They push for set pieces. In a high-stakes home game where they need to win, expect them to pin Braga back, generate wide play, and rack up corners. Over 8.5 is aggressive on the number, but very achievable for this Benfica setup in a home game. They're desperate to win. The builder, over 8.5 corners, Pavlidis score or assist. Confidence, 80%. This one's the highlight of tonight's card. Alright, 5 bet builders for tonight. Quick recap. Pick 1 Napoli vs Bologna, 78%. Corners over 6.5, under 3.5 goals. Napoli 15 shots. Pick the Tottenham vs Leeds, 72%. Over 1.5 goals. Calvert-Lewin to shots, home plus 0.5 Asian handicap. Pick 3, Rayo vs Girona, 75%. Camello score or assist, home plus 1.5 Asian handicap. Builder odds around a point for 7. Pick 4, Benfica vs Braga, 80%. Over 8.5 corners, Pavlidis score or assist. Cleanest one on the card tonight. Whether you back all 5 individually or combine a few, these are grounded in real data, not guesswork. Make your decisions, back your judgment, and don't go chasing if one doesn't go your way. That's the game. That's the card for tonight, May 11th. If you're watching this before 7 p.m., there's still time to get on. Drop a comment telling me which builder you're backing tonight. Genuinely curious whether you're on the Napoli one or going heavy on Benfica. Let's see how tonight goes together. If this was useful, and I hope it was, subscribe. I do this before every major match day with actual analysis, not just screenshots. You'll always know what's dropping before kickoff. Good luck on tonight, Gams. Let it play out. One last thing, always bet responsibly. Set your limits, stick to them, and remember this is meant to be enjoyable. If it stops feeling fun, take a break. Links in the description if you ever need support. See you tomorrow.